Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one, can't believe that you caught one. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win first prize if you caught me. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was strolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. If I were a rock, you would pick me up and say, that's a nice rock, skippiest on the lake. Plop, 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 I'm the perfect shape. And if I were a sock, you would put me on and say, that's a nice sock, happiest as a pair. I found you, now I'm not scared. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was strolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. How lucky are we, of all the fish in the sea? You get to be you, and I get to be me. Just let 'em be me. We're as free as can be, to be the youest of you, and the meest of me. If I were a fish, 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 this is the funnest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah!
Welcome on back. So, I'm confused. I've actually been fiddling around with this, and I've been reading through some documentation on Godot. What I'm trying to do, just to catch everyone up to speed, we are currently working on a game where you have a bunch of creatures on the grid, you hit the button to spawn them, and you can deposit the creatures throughout the grid and merge them together to make bigger and better creatures that give you more or even different resources. It's an Azuril, it's cute, but half the games it's in, it looks like it's under severe distress. And right now, we are trying to make a bunch of shapes and put them inside of this called a grid. And we have that working. We have a bit of script that makes 25 of a thing called texture rect, and it puts them into the grid. However, the problem is that one, that we can't see the texture rect. There's nothing in it, but that's fine. The texture, like, it doesn't have to have anything visible in it. The second problem, however, is that we can't see them at all. It's as though they aren't in the grid. So right now we have this thing, this is the texture rect, right? Texture rectangle or whatever you want to call it. So if we put this into the grid, you notice it's totally visible. But if I put another one in here, oh wait, now it's working? Wait. No, earlier it was actually make them invisible. Oh, what the fuck? I go live and now it's working. I am kind of annoyed. I'm kind of annoyed. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of annoyed. Kind of annoyed. Okay. Well, why the frig is... What? Okay, color rectangle real quick. Not in... Oh yeah, layout, transform. We want this to be 48 by 48. Take both of these out for a second. Make them... Don't look at them. See, now it's not working. See, this is the problem I was having. This is the problem I was having. Is that it's just making them like a tiny little speck. See? It's basically giving them no size. And the thing is that it is set up, the way that containers work, which are the green ones, are control stuffs. Yeah, they're very tiny little bunches. We're actually dealing with ants in this game, don't you know? But yeah, the way that the grid thing works and the way that containers work is that our control nodes are the green ones. Is every control node in another control node, you ignore all of their layout settings. They are completely moved by the one above it. That means you can position things like a UI that changes with the scale of a screen or as you add in new elements to it. It allows it to be flexible. And because of that, none of these influence it. But the thing that I can't seem to get a solid answer for is why in the heck the dots are just gone. Like, it just does nothing. No matter what setting I set them to, no matter how it's set up, they just always just disappear. They just do not exist. They have no size. And if I go in here and I do, like, you know, container sizing, it's like I can do expand fill. So it's like, yeah, it fills it, but we don't want to fill it. We're not trying to fill them. Besides, that's not even a thing for texture rect. It's like, could I do this and then, I don't know, layout, container sizing, expand. It's like, wow, we have 2 of them now. Wait, 3 of them? I only changed the size of 2 of them. Where the fuck's this third one coming from? What is happening? I don't understand what I'm doing. We just started. Like, hooray, we have 5 things, but I don't want them to stretch to fill. I want them to just fucking... It's like if I hit shrink begin and then do that, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. So it's like, cool, it wants to stretch and expand into the space, but like... Let's just see what happens if I put 25 of these fuckers in here. Well, it fills in the space perfectly, I suppose. And obviously this one is... There we go, fill. It's like, it fills in the space. Congratulations. But we need a texture rect, which I don't think... Oh, it does have the container sizing. So theoretically, if I turn on horizontal and vertical fill on them, then it might work. So they have their size, and then I have to change their scale, container sizing. Copy property path. Oh my god. My node dot size flags horizontal equals I guess true. Oh no, it's fill. And then it'd be expand, wouldn't it? Hold on a second. That's not right. I feel like that's not right. 1 second. Where is this? It's in texture rect. Scroll down a bit. Okay, expand mode is a 0, 1, 2, 3 thing? Yep. Okay, so set flags is what we're looking for. Okay, that's literally not an option in here. Fantastic. It's like different types of it's like expand, fit, height, width, fit width proportional, same as expand, fit width, but it keeps the texture's aspect ratio. But we're trying to find like horizontal. Oh, okay. Size shrink begin tells the parent container to align the node with its start, either the top of the left edge, mutually exclusive with size fill. Other size shrink tags that can be used with size expand some containers with size flex horizontal and size flex vertical. Containers to 1 second. The default is 1. There's like a hair like on my face that is just barely visible at the bottom of my freaking vision. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Anyways. Size expand. Built in size fill and size expand for that information. Okay, well, let's find size expand then. Oh. Really? Oh, do I have to do the underscore? Yep. Okay, minimize theme for a second so we can freaking read. Size expand 2 tells the parent container to let this node take all available space on the axis you flag. If multiple neighboring nodes are set to expand, they'll share the space based on the stretch ratio. So it's size expand equals 2. So I would want this, or size fill is 1, because that's what we want. So it'd be just a 1 then. Instead of true, let's just try 1 and see what the hell happens. And size flags, vertical. Delete all of these. Yeah, delete all of those. Because we're gonna just try and fill these with texture rects. If we go to remote, main, grid. We have a bunch of these. I realize that I have no way of seeing them. So that's a slight annoyance. Okay. I have the texture rect thing up, so I'm gonna see where the... Actually, no, it should be... Click on it. It's like, how do I apply a texture? Texture, set texture value, get texture. Okay, so I can do set texture and then a value. So theoretically, I could do a value for icon.svg, and let's see what that does. Don't feel like this is gonna work, I'll be honest. Oops. Icon.svg. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. Set texture function argument texture D, but it's string. Oh, okay. Set a texture 2D. But how? Aha, so I have to set what that texture is. Got it. Then how do I load in this texture? Oh, load path right there. Let's see if that fucking works. Texture, variable texture equals no. Why do I feel like that's actually going to work? Nope. I just made up load texture entirely on the spot. Skip bloom. It exists. It's like expecting another one of these. Back to closing that after call arguments. Yeah, well, am I not doing so? Okay. So load texture is not a thing. Okay. How to apply a texture to a texture rect Godot. We're starting off so well. Change my image.texture. Okay, I'm trying to change texture and code. Yeah, it's not like it's not text like you would code. You would load the texture from the path instead, because the load will return the proper texture. Okay, my image.texture equals load res texture and base. It's a lowercase texture, yeah. Okay. So I was close. I was very freaking close. Copy path. Oh, hide from the bus! Oh my gosh, you're on a bus? That's crazy. Oh, this doesn't have to be in texture equals. Well, yeah, I hope you're having a good old time there, bud. Okay, so theoretically, this should show 25 of those. Yep, it crashed. It failed. It failed with type string. Wait, when was this post made? Oh, it was made in 2019, so there's a chance it doesn't work here. Did you break anything yet? Ignore the fact that I just broke something. No. Texture is texture property. You can't assign a text liquid code. You would load texture from the path instead, because the load will return the proper texture. Oh, wait, no. I was doing this almost right. Almost right. Equals load. And then this in parentheses. LOSD, really? LOAD. See if that one works. Yo, it works! Okay, so theoretically, if I make a texture that's 48 by 48, then that will work. Because right now it's set where it locks in the size. I guess if I don't even load these in, well, I need some way to tell that it's there. So I need to make a 24 by 24 texture. Why is it loading up on the main monitor? Nope, it's not. Okay, cool. Hooray! Progress. Okay, image size. Just gonna real quick slap together like a red X or something. Yeah. Add selection. Fill in that outline space. There, that'll have to work. Merger 2. All right, and it should be in here. Yep, area temp.png. So there should be area temp.png, and that should work. The popo! Wow, look at that! I got it to fucking work! Hooray! Okay. Step 1. Done. That's actually really cool that that works. Okay, so now that we have those, and those exist, they're in the space, we know that this generates them, and like I can remove this when needed. I'm gonna actually label this real quick. Names, node, area 0. Sets node size. Makes it fill the the grid container space vertically and horizontally. Applies a texture to it. Currently a temp. Unsure if this works without a texture. Whoop. Adds the node to the grid node and tells it to use readable names. So it changes the 0 to a 1 and 2 and so on. Okay. So yeah, we have that. Now we have an area that we can put things into. So let's make the next scene for the creature. Like this will be a creature. Creature 1. We apply a animate sprite 2D. Oops. And we load in our creature 1. Our creatura! Wee! Numbers! Creatura! We're getting our creature! So if we go over to here, it's like, yeah, we load this in, but notice it's not here because we didn't tell it what freaking size to make this thing. Wait, where is it? I just added this in. Where the fuck is... What? Where does this appear to? Well, that's kind of odd. Add this in, animate sprite 2D, animation, quick load. Yep, it's not here in the load. Huh. That's really bizarre. Okay. Control S. Well, and I didn't save it as a thing. Creature 1 is now saved. All right, so now we have animated sprites for this guy. Hooray! And we need to apply a timer in here. Let's kind of continue remaking what we've made thus far. Auto start is on. Delete all the progress. I kind of already did. I mean, in all honesty, we already removed all of the previous, like, effort. Oh, I don't have a script in here yet. Script. Creature1.gd. Timeout. Connected into here. And whenever it times out, it's... Oh, yeah, we don't have the... Yeah, we don't have the resource updater. Function. Resource updater. Value. Yeah. Also, first time chat, you're telling me to save. Oh no. Well, you're ready to see some suffering. Okay, so yeah, we make a resource updater function, and what we want to do is we want to add one to the resource node. Hello. Hello, it's a small resource 1 plus equals the value. Aha. Including update on other scenes. Well, I mean, I had clicked on this and it wasn't there, and it just removed it from here. It was like I added it here, and then the moment I went to look at it, it just vanished. So, I mean, whatever. It was literally step 1 that disappeared. All right, so yeah, so we add that, and then we want to update this with the new value of resource 1. I think that should work. Currently, we don't spawn in the creature, but that's fine. Right now, we're just making it do anything. Minimize that, close out of that. Have that on the other screen ready for me. I don't think we need to do a Delta process or anything, because this only updates whenever we have this trigger. All right, and then we have resource updater 1. So this would be resource manager dot resource updater 1. Do I have to define the resource manager? I believe I do. Out of curiosity. Yeah, that works. If we end up using resource manager a lot, then we'll adjust that. There's a chance that'll just break, but whatever. Wait, is that with a capital R? It is the capital R. Found the reason why that didn't work. There we go. All right. I am going to change those to not be capitals because that always throws me off so much. I don't like that it auto makes them capitals because I just will forget to make them capitals. Okay, there we go. It did update. Now it's that slightly more mint green. All right, so now this thing every second will add 1 to the resource amount. And the resource manager will automatically tell the resource 1 thing here how much we have of resource 1. So with that in mind, now we can make the thing that spawns in the creature. And that, I believe I don't know if we want to put those in the area manager or if we put that into like a brand new thing that just triggers creature spawning. Knowing how complex creature spawning can get, I'm just gonna make a function that's just for creature spawning. Because that genuinely was like a lot of extra stuff. And this will probably also get used for the what's it called? Oh my gosh. It'll probably also get used for when I merge things together. When I merge 2 creature sets together, then it will probably be used to delete 1 creature, spawn in the next creature. A lot of people getting on the bus? You're popular. Why is this spawn? Oh, function spawn area. Yeah, that's right. I was testing out some stuffs. Spawn area isn't a thing anymore. Just set that for pass for right now. So we want creature spawner. Okay, so the creature spawner, when the thing is triggered, it will trigger something in the creature spawner, which means we don't need to have a ready or function or anything. Function, creature spawner, value. And I'm going to preempt that I'm going to need... Oh, wait, no, that's what this thing is called. Function, spawn, value. That makes far more sense. So we're making a function that will spawn in a creature. We're putting value in here. So that way when we have to make the tier 2 creatures and tier 3 creatures, then we, instead of like deleting the 2 creatures and trying to like generate it out of random code, we can just send it over here and say, hey, bitch, spawn 2. So it's like spawn a level 2 creature, and it'll spawn a level 2 creature. So we're preempting a little bit. We're preempting a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of forethought. Don't worry. No one freak out. I'm actually planning ahead slightly. We'll see if this gets used for this purpose, but I'd rather have like put value in everywhere and just like, you know, replace all value 1 than having to like replace 1 everywhere with the term value, and then I have to hate myself later on, or having to force the phrase value as a variable in here. All right, so on spawning value, this I will actually have to look into the documentation again. Become the value. I am value. I'm valuable. You're valuable. You're all valuable. All of you are valuable here. Because in the array settings, there's a way to like read how far into the array we are to get a number from it and name that like index and such like that. You know what? No, we actually had this working on the other version. Let's actually just load that up and I'll just copy it because genuinely it worked perfect. Like we did not need to do anything fancy for this. I'm just going to grab what we already had made. This was in main. God, this was such a freaking mess. Okay. So, whoop. Like on creature spawn button up. What we're going to do is we're going to copy all of this. And we are going to paste this in here, but I have to adjust a lot of stuff. Why did it do that? This is going to be giving me a lot of errors. Oh my God. Ah! What am I doing? What? Oh my God. No, that actually, yeah, this is correct. Okay. So obviously resource manager, if resource manager is 0, then we print no, there's nothing here. Okay. Now we can't return. Also, we actually don't want this in here yet because the resource manager is like, yeah, this is if we're trying, we'll keep it in here for right now. This is basically saying that if we're trying to spawn a tier 1 thing, but strictly speaking, this means that if we try to merge 2 creatures together when we have none of the tier 1 resource, then it just will fail. I thought the return should work here. Hold on a second. It does work here? Oh, yeah, the errors are telling me are everywhere else. Got it. Yep, cool. Spacing is not correct, though. Yeah, I have to bring all this back down. Sorry, I'm also reading on the documentation as I'm going around in here. Okay, so in here, we don't actually need grid array because grid array is stored in the area manager. So we just have to call to that grid array. 0 in area manager dot grid array and local dot dragging. We don't care about local dot dragging anymore. That we shouldn't need it. We find the 0 in there. Grid array is not declared. Oh yeah, duh. Manager.grid array. I could probably define that because we're probably going to be using the grid array a lot here. Yeah, let's just do this. Grid array, or variable grid array equals resource or area manager dot grid array. Okay, sweet. So that should allow me to just put this in here. Yay! Okay, so index is this. We find the area thing here. We get the node path. Creature base instantiates. We don't have a creature base right now. What we want to do is this is creature base equals the creature underscore 1. Kind of figured that wouldn't work. Is it dot scene? No, hold on. Ah, shoot. Trying to remember exactly how the phrasing is on this. Because it doesn't know where this is, I don't think. Doc is really handy. You can also control left click types or functions to show doc and Godot. One second. Control, I don't know what line click means. Unfortunately. Lost me on that one, I'm terribly sorry. Alright. I'm going to try in real quick. Some of them at least. Oh, okay. So that wasn't me just like misreading you, it just wasn't working like that. Got it. Dang. Dang dang. Alright. So we need that creature. Oh, because we have to still pack it. We haven't packed that creature yet. We haven't packed that scene. Yeah, no, we just haven't packed that scene. Export scene? Was that it? Oh my gosh, hold on, wait. No, this is actually in that first tutorial thing. Okay. The exact phrasing for this one is in here. I'm gonna take a quick look and see how they do this. Maybe. Don't or do break something. Oh, if I break stuff, I'm gonna VFix and stuff. It's fine. Export variable mob scene pack scene. Okay, so yeah, what they do is they export variable creature 1 scene packed scene. And then we can do down here is creature 1 scene instantiate. Hey! It's not giving me an error now. Now, what this should do is it gets the position of the node in the node from the node path. It instantiates the creature, and then it places it at that position, and then it adds the child in. But that's creature base. Yeah, nope, that's correct. That's correct. That child's creature base. And this is creature level 1. Ooh, do I? Oh, we're not naming them in here. It'll still say creature underscore one. Which, kind of thinking I might want to change that. Well, no, it doesn't matter what the name of these things are. We're never referencing the names of these creatures. Beyond this. So it removes one from the resource manager. And then it finds the location of the grid array for index, and it makes it a 1. So this should also update the array to say to have a 1 in there, saying that a creature level 1 is in that location in the array. And this should trigger whenever we... Oh, we don't actually have this on spawn button press up, so that would mean we want creature spawn.spawn1. Let's see if this works. Nope. Okay. Instantiate. Can't call method instantiate any null. Oh, because I never actually. Whoops. On creature spawner, I never actually assigned this, did I? Oh, but there is no like pack scene export in here. I guess because I'm not in a scene with this, am I? Oh, nope, kind of figured. Well, that's a little bit annoying. So can I do this by referencing the exact location of this instead of having to create the variable creature scene, pack scene? Can I pack it and then send it here? Let me see. This might be something I can. Yo, there. That works. That works. Thank you for that up. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Loading a save scene. Preload scene. Instantiate a child of a node the script is attached to. See, this attaches it to a child of a node the script is currently attached to. What we want is to be attaching it to a totally different source. So we will be moving where it's attaching to in a bit. So variable node, node 2D. So this is like making new stuffs. Abstraction of serialized scene. On the scene source resource itself can be used to save a node to a file. When saving the node as well, the nodes get saved. The node doesn't own itself. That's kind of funny. Use load instead of preload if the path isn't known at compile time. Variable scene preload scene.instantiate. Okay, so I could do this. So I can do variable scene preload, and then I can find the scene.instantiate. And then I can just do add child scene. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. So that's creature 1 scene. 1 second. How do they have this? Equals preload of all that and instantiate. And creature 1, that's .gd. We want the TSCN. Boop. I keep doing the end first, and it's gonna throw me off so much. Wait, no, is all this in here? Yeah, I think we put all that inside the parenthesis. No, we don't. Okay. That instantiates. Okay, and now we should be able to get away with this just being creature 1 scene. Because we've established this variable just means to load up all this. And hit that to surround it. Battery? On. Yo, well, partially. Did the half commas on. Okay, if I do shift click. Okay, sweet. Slowly I'm learning the efficiencies. Only last stream after like 20 hours of stuff that I find out how to freaking do that. Comment stuff out. I knew you could. I just didn't know what the hotkey was. I found it. I am learning fast and learning loose. It's great. By the way, super cute emotes. I love the bright contrast on those. That's fantastic. All right. So yeah, now this should load this creature in the position of node.position, but the add child is not adding the child in the correct location. It's adding child in relation to this. We want to add the child in relation to this, which I believe we have in main. Yeah, so we want $/root/main/grid for that. Grid.addChild creature base. Oh, and this, we're actually going to have to make this root/main/grid/area D. Oof. So yeah, so this should be grabbing the root information. There's a chance I'm just gonna assume I have to add that right now. And then it adds the creature base, which is this packed instantiated scene, to the node position, which node position, yep, we got the node, which is the node path, which we just got up here. And so we know where it is. We get our creature, we put the creature in that location, removes the thing, and then updates it in the array. Let's just see if this works. Failed. Resource manager.resource1 change. Ah, because this is now not that. It is resource manager.resource updater 1. So it'd be -1 in this case. Which, let's actually... Is that resource manager? Resource manager. Yeah, so it'll add that value in. So if it's a -1, it'll add a -1, and that should subtract 1 from our current value. We're getting there! Oh, it deleted the other one. Oh, it shouldn't be doing that. And we're still only getting 1. So we need to instantiate a new instance. Let's actually... remote main grid creature 1 SR2D timer. Yeah, so all it's doing is just moving this one creature around. We need to add a new instance of it. Which, let's check on main here. So this thing, you know, repeats this so many times. Variable my node texture rec.new. So this thing is like making a whole new node every time. So, if that's changing the name, this thing I believe is creature spawner. This thing is. Does this keep track of it as a new name? It should be making a new. What's that sibling? Well, no. We also don't have to put these in the grid, I just realized. We can put these in just... Well, no, these have to look in the grid. But we can actually populate this inside of main. Isn't it instantiates on the variable? It isn't what? Sorry. Yeah, we don't have to put it in the grid, thankfully. We can read the location elsewhere. Well... Wait, do we want to keep it inside there? I can add it back in there easily later on. Sorry. I'm just gonna see if that breaks it. Ah. Okay, so it's because... Okay, so... Yep, I see. We do have to keep it in the grid. That's fine. Grid.addChild. Okay. There's one scene. Is an instance of creature _1. Okay, so yeah, it's... shouldn't this be loading a new one, though? Oh, is there differences from instantiate? I thought that this was pulling off all the information that is in here, and then when we're spawning it as an add child, it's making a new version of it. Do that inside the spawn function. Okay. So... Oh, shoot. Yeah, so we have to spawn this in here then, because this is preloading it ahead of time. Way of saying. It's the way I'm saying spawn. Trying to think of where best to put this in here. Like that? Like, do we even... Or we do the whole bear creature one scene equals... Because I don't think we have to preload. Get the scene and creature one scene used on the function. Oh, really? So then we can instantiate it in here. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's instantiate it at the top. So it'd be creature one scene dot instantiate. Yo, I'm figuring this out. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see how well that works. There's probably more for you that you want to say, but oh, okay. Ah, that's right. We are doing this. Creature one scene equals this. So we actually don't want this. Shoot. Second. And then put that on a variable because is the creature itself. So we want this to be a new variable? Oh, creature. Yeah, and then we can make this. Oh, wait, could I actually... Would that work? Because we're doing that and then pulling this down. Yo! Okay, that's making more sense. So now comes the fun part. We don't want them in the corner. And let's make sure it works when it's full. You have no space. Sweet. And it's... Is it spawning more? Yeah, we'd be getting so much more, so much faster. Okay. Sweet. So now... So right now what it's doing is it's grabbing the nodes at the exact middle point, or at the coordinate position of those nodes, of the areas. What we want to do now is we want the center point, we want the anchor point of these to be in the middle. Because then when it's grabbing the location data, it's grabbing from the correct spot. So, let's actually make a texture rect. Just so I can kind of see... Stop group selecting all that. Anchors presets. We want center. So what would this be? Copy property path. It would just be anchors preset. Okay. Whoops. My node dots anchors preset equals. Now, I guess just center. Would that be valid? I don't think that's valid here. Yeah. So I have to figure out which one this is. Which, come on. No? No, where's documentation? There's the documentation thing. No description available. Oh, well, not good. Fine. Texture scene. Or texture rect. No thing for anchors preset. Yeah, I guess, yeah, like copy value is a thing. Copy value. No, this is in main. Oh. Okay. So copy value did not do much there. Texture rect. Let's just try to find it in the documentation then. Because we have like all the expand modes and such. It's like we just need to find where the anchor mode. Well then. Anchor modes. Howdy, Riru! Bites the Riru. Okay, there's something in here. Wow, that thing just disappeared. But yeah, Riru, what you up to? Oh, enumerator anchor mode. Fix top left. Anchor mode drag center. All right, so what I'm thinking is we just put down a 0, 1, 2. Wait, which one would this be down? It'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just see what 10 does. That's valid. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was not correct. Let's just see what 1 does. That is not correct. Does it have to be capital C? Nope. New USB hub? Sleepy Sunday! You better be resting. Or else. I'll find you. Okay. Godot for change anchor preset in code. Anchor mode dot center? Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna size and anchors. I'm just gonna see if they have a quick example of this. There's a bunch of offset stuff, so it's kind of fun. Could be in control doc. It might be in the control documentation. Ooh. But yeah, what I'm seeing here is that there is, like, you know, recs, you know, texture rect, that equals rect. So it's like you can like change the anchors in each of the different locations. So I wonder if I can actually just tell it, no, set the anchor, like anchor underscore middle equals like 1. No, that wouldn't work. All the offsets, all the texture stuff. Set each anchor to 0.5 moves a reference point for the margin to the center of the parent. From there, we set negative margin to neutral size, natural size. And instead of manually adjusting the margin anchor values, you use the toolbar's layout menu. So this is it. That's weird. Yeah, it almost seems like that's not a thing. Yeah, let's... Oh my god, sorry. Anchor mode dot center. I'm just kind of curious if that'll do anything. Nope. Oh! Did you just find it as I found something? Oh, let's look in here as well. Sets anchors presets from the preset enumerator. There's human shitty editor. Yeah, there's also like set anchors preset is a thing. Yeah, set anchors offset, set anchor. Yeah, okay. Let's see if this works. Nope. Okay, that does not work. Invalid get index on anchor mode. Okay. So there's set underscore anchor. One second. Layout preset dot preset underscore center. Oh, there's so much on this page. Holy hecky. Oh, that's a lot of scrolling. That is... I already lost where I was. That's hilarious. I already lost... Okay. Ah! Preset equals 8. So 8 or layout preset underscore center. Whoop. Find node underscore anchor... a dot anchor underscore preset equals 8. Okay, I was about to say, how am I typing this out? Because, okay, so if it's anchor underscore preset equals 8. Okay, yeah, let's try this out. Wait, no, it's not underscore on that. Ah! Oh my god, my brain. This is already my... Ah. Anchor preset equals 8. Okay. Okay, that's not valid. Index anchor preset on base texture is the value of integer. So it can't take an integer. So it would probably be preset. Would it be preset.center? Or just equals center? Anchors preset? Oh, maybe. Maybe it's anchors preset. Literally just slapping shit together. Well, I mean, it didn't do nothing. We're back to where we were, but at least that feels decent. Wait, set anchors preset. Let's see if that will work. Dang it. Look at local. Up it, up it, up. We're not seeing too much here. Seneca's preset, layout preset, comma, keep. Oh! So we set anchor preset, and then in parentheses, we do. Okay, yeah, so it should be set anchor preset in parentheses, we put center. Hold on, wait. I think I have an idea. We're in main. That's what we were doing all this. Dang it. Hold on, taking a look at that. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's layout preset that preset underscore center. Oh gosh. This is so jank. We're literally just slapping spaghetti noodles at the wall to see what sticks. Okay. Preset dot. Oh, and the. I don't know why. Wait, in the method? In there? Preset layout, preset. Oh wait, we might actually be able to put an 8 in there. Use a set anchors preset. Wait, can we just put an 8 in here? Wait. Okay. So the anchor... Okay, so there's something funky going on here. What is y'all's location? Position 00. Position 52-0. So these things' positions are still positioning in the top left. Where's their anchor point? Where even is this information? I've totally forgot where this freaking information is. Does it not have anchor point? Wait. On control? Okay. Of contents, custom layout direction. That's not anchor point. Scale, size flags horizontally, fill, vertical, size flags, auto translate, localized numerator system. Focus neighbor, focus next, focus mode, shortcut theme, visual modulate, self mod, top level clip children, mass, C index is user. Yo, I don't see anchor anywhere in here. Does it lose anchor because it's under the grid? Like, are we just inherently having a problem because we have to like set anchor points on here or something? Top left, middle, right. But this is the anchor of the item itself, not the contents within. Center, size flags, shrink center. I don't see it in here either. Okay, we're gonna pause that and let's actually just take a look in here in detail. Anchors preset is in here. Center. Let's just see what the fuck happens. Okay, well, that doesn't really fix that one. It's funny. I moved them all up a bit, which is certainly a change. Okay. Well, unfortunately, moving the grid down won't solve that either. Why is this so small now? This should be encompassing this whole space. Okay. So that didn't fix that one. Anchor preset is set to middle. Contents. position, rotation, scale, pivot offset, horizontal, vertical structure ratio, position. Things. Okay. Yep, and theme overrides, that's fine. Okay. So there's something funky happening. Now, we could... Well, what we could do is instead of, like, you know, messing with the anchor presets and all that jazz, we could just offset the things by their position by freaking offset the creature's position by 24 and 24, because that would put them smack in the middle. Oh wait, what if we put... I feel like an idiot. What if we just do that? Hey, guess what? Oh, what the fuck? Ah, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. That works. That gets the exact position we need. Ah, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay. Well, okay, so now it can spawn the creatures in the correct locations. For fuck's sakes, that's... Oh... Jesus. You'll love to see it. Alright, we're gonna start us off with 10 resources for testing purposes. Because then I can just spam click. Fill us up immediately. You have no space, and we're not gaining anything faster. And to confirm... Yep, we only have up to 25. Which is weird. Yeah, no, we have 25 of them. What am I saying? Yeah, that's completely correct. And the names of them do not matter whatsoever. They shouldn't matter. If they do matter, then we'll force it to keep their name consistent. Then we'll be able to do that just fine. Anyways, all right. So we can place we can place all the creatures, and we can buy creatures, and we have a currency that we use. We're doing so well already, y'all. We don't need any of this in the creatures. The creature spawner. Yep, that removes stuff correctly. It loads it. If we don't have anything, it returns, doesn't let you buy anything. Now, we want to be able to pick up a creature and move a creature. Because we need to be able... And this is where we had problems last time. But we need to be able to... Let me just hit play. We want to be able to pick up a guy and like move them over here or something. And when we pick it up and move it, the array will say that area number 2, because it's 0, 1, 2, is now a 0 because there's nothing in it. But we need to update array freaking 6 to have a 1 in it because a level 1 creature has been moved to array number 6 or area 6. So that's what we have to do. So first things first, we need so much work. All right, and this is why we have a creature mover now. Also, hit save, hit save, hit save. Just hit save like 1,000 times. Just hit save. I don't care. Just hit save. Okay. So, we want whenever we... Okay, so how I had it in the previous version, and I feel like this was super messy, and I was okay with it, but I feel like it could have been so much better, was whenever you clicked on a area, any of the available areas, it will check, is there something in there? Are you holding something currently? And if you are not holding something and there is something in that area, it then locks that creature, its position to update with your cursor. So as you move your cursor around, it follows your cursor. Hold. Nope. No holding me. Nah, I'm a wild spirit. Yeah, so it locks it to your cursor's position, so it'll follow your cursor around. And whenever you let go of the cursor, so you click and you hold it, and when you let go, it will say, hey, are we over an area? If we are not over an area, put it back to where we were. And if we are over an area, check that area. Is that a valid thing we can put this creature in? I.e., the creature number that we're holding is the same number of what we're hovering over, so we're merging them, or it's the area below me is a 0, meaning there's no creature there. If either of those statements are true, then when we let go of the creature, because this all happens when you let go, it will drop the creature into that new location and update in the array what is where in the array, and it will tell the creature, it'll set the other one to a 0, and it'll update the new position of the creature to the new area. I don't think that's making any sense to anyone, so here's just a bunch of frimps in the chat. Can I get some frimp spam, please and thank you? Okay, so area manager is good. Creature spawner is good. Tier 1. GD. Okay. I kind of want to have a thing that will print everything in here so I can see what's in the array. One second. Can I, instead of doing array test, can't I? Just for vanity, makes it separate functions, debug it easier later. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like is valid, position, Boolean. Alright. First things first, I need to be able to output the array into the print field. I'm trying to remember. Input. Isn't it put event dot left mouse? No, that's not correct. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember something that like I only have a vaguest sense of. Oh, I'm still in the Spanish version of that. I cannot read Spanish. Okay, input event. I kind of figured when you sent me a Spanish link. I appreciate that it was already a translate thing. Spaghetti all the way. Reroots! I know that Bun isn't in chat right now to be Bun, but you don't have to be Bun for Bun. Gosh. You go all the way. No, when it sent it over to me, it was in English already, but the URL was the, like the ES version of the URL. So when I went to go and search up a different thing, it automatically sent me to the Spanish version of that thing, and it was funny to me. I just like loaded up a new page and it was fine. All right, input event. So I'm trying to see. That's booleans. You guys know the workout? Hey, enjoy yourself. Oh, Bun's not even here right now. I don't think they are. They're on the bus list I saw. This is awesome, by the way. It actually was like, it was completely readable in English, which is great fun. Happy that it was, I'm assuming you mean it was translated into Spanish super well, which is freaking amazing. Okay, one thing. I'm just trying to see, like, I'm trying to remember, I guess I should say, how I can have it so that way I, like, hit the P button and it'll just display the entire grid array in the thing. Oh, I got a gateway timeout on the Godot docs. We're complimenting it too much, and it's like, yo, I can't handle this. Okay, I found the link directly. I don't know why that was giving me a timeout error. Okay, input is action pressed. Okay, so that's how I do those things. Sweet. Project settings, input map, add new action, debug, add it, and we want P. Okay. Sweet. If, sorry, input is action pressed debug. Okay. So that's not working. There's nothing. Inside function array test? Yeah, you're completely correct. There we go. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, function. In process, right? Oh. Honestly, I'll just put that right in there and just get rid of array test entirely. Okay. Yo, that works. Okay. Action released. Just... Oh, fuck. Just released. Okay. Because then it only triggers once. So he checks that tally. Alright, I'll pull up Telegram real quick. What screen will this pull up? Okay, other monitor. Perfect. I didn't want to, like, immediately call you out or something. What on earth is this? If... I'm pulling this up on stream. Fuck. Pull this up on the other monitor. Good enough. Fucking. That's annoying. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. Jesus. Dialogue ID, the often quoted as nothing, you goober. Just testing. I'm dumb, sorry. Return. Else if message. Just testing message. I'm dumb, sorry. Do nothing. Ignore the moron who dared press the button labeled dash. Encoded a module thing you wrote in Second Life. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That is genuinely really funny. Okay, so now what I need to do is I want to find out how to change the text. So if it's a 1, it's like green. If it's a 0, it's like white. I need to be able to read this, so I'm gonna make a decent debugger. How to change output text in Godot 4. Okay, change console text. Dawn fan! Oh, bye, Dawn fan. Okay, this thing is not helpful. I know they recently added this in. He's yo, we can't talk about dicks on Python on Twitch, all right? Calm down, calm down. Code edit, text edit. Dictionaries. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm Pokemon. Backspace and caret index visual, caret handle Unicode inputs. Add caret, add gutter, add select. That is such a good freak out emote. Oh no! Okay, how do I change the color? Get line gutter item color. That's line gutter. We want just straight up what the color of the text is. Theme properties. There we go. Font color. One second. Scroll back up. Go back up there. Get back in your position. All right. So could I do color dot, sorry, fonts, lowercase, fonts, color equals.
Andros has again invaded the Lilat system.
Oh my god, wait. Can I see this in action anywhere?
Headed by Fox McCloud to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
It's like, I want to see how they... do this. Okay, so they actually do have a whole selection of colors, which is kind of fun. We can do font color gold. Wow. Wow. That's not going to work at all. Okay, I know I saw a video on YouTube of someone doing this. This is gonna bug me. Godot console fucking, I don't know what I'm supposed to type for this. Console text color. Font color. Is that thing muted? It is. So y'all can't hear these things if it's real fucking loud. Okay, that is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the console. The console. I'm going to draw this process already. Understandable. I just like, I saw a video. It was a while ago, so I won't be able to find it. But somebody made a video just like highlighting like, here's a bunch of really silly things you can do. Like this update makes it so you can change a bunch of weird stuffs in the console. See, this is all like how to do, how to just change the color. Nothing to do about how to change the console color. It's just color of the stuffs. Second. Because this is gonna get real old real fast. Oh, that's right, that's failing. This is gonna get real old real fast if like this thing is just filled with like just array 1, like 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. I guess we could use it to debug anything that shows up, but I really feel like we're gonna want color later. 1 second. Press the debug key of P to see the array in the outputs console. Okay. Yeah. When the timer is done, it triggers you to gain 1 resource. Oh wait, maybe? Let's go with method print rich. It might be print rich. Yup, it's print rich. That's it. That's 100% it. Okay. Print underscore. See, oh, this is where it becomes really annoying. Because I want it to print the number, each, like if it's a 1, prints this. If it's a 2, print this. If it's a 0, print this. 1 second. Yeah, let's just see what this looks like. Print rich. And I know some BB code, not much. Color equals magenta. That's not an equals. You can tell I was looking at the other screen, huh? Yeah. Magenta, but they do bold. And now we close it out. Oh, close it out. Ah, it's pulling in the text grid array, not the variable grid array. That's not gonna fucking work. Yep, that's not gonna fucking work. Putting standard output supports that BB code is converted to NC escapes codes for the terminal emulator display. Support NC escape codes varies across terminal emulators, especially for our text and strike through standard text code. Oh, hexadecimal color codes are not supported. Okay, so we can't do that. All right, whatever. This is just like a thing that makes my life a little bit easier, but it is by no means required. Like, we just need to be able to see the grid array whenever we are making major changes, so I can tell, like, if something is being adjusted. These commas. Would that work? All right. Oh, maybe it'll work. Yo! Okay, so we can make it really visible, but we can't... Now, how do we make it... the right... things? Like, there has to be a way. 1 second. Is one of our arguments any type of string in the best way possible? Could I, like, load the grid array and then do, like, if 1, this, if 2, this? Like, theoretically, hold on. If... Oh, God. I don't know. If 1... This is not going to fucking work. So for a switch statement... Oh, God. Maybe a switch statement would make more sense, because we're going to have 4 different instances. We're going to have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's 5, Zay. You can count, Zay. Yeah. Yeah. Switch statements are a little bit different on here. By the way, we're probably going to be ending off stream once we're done with this, but once I have a debugger set up, I can try and get some more things figured out in tomorrow's stream. Okay, so they have match statements. Okay. So... Second Life doesn't have... Oof. Oof. That's rough. That's real rough. Match... Grid array. There's no way this is gonna be a fucking thing. 0. No, this won't do for every individual item in it. This only does for the overall. Ah, shoot. 1 second. Check Telegram to see your pain. To pull back up. Oh, God. That's awful. That is truly horrendous. I know the pain, but that's truly horrendous. Oh. The length of the array is tested first. Since same size of the pattern, this pattern doesn't match. Open-ended array can much bigger than the pattern lasting subpattern. Every subpattern being comma separated. Okay, there is like array patterns. So match X. And that's like, oh, not like that. Oh my God. So that is like, yo, is there anything in this bitch? If there's anything in this bitch, then it just outputs like grid array. Honestly, the thing is that I'm trying to change what it's saying in it. So it's like, if, oh God, no, I think I know what I have to do. Okay, yeah, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Okay, hold on. We have to do a loop here. Where is main? Yep, so for I range 25, because there should only ever be 25 on this thing. Okay. For I range 25, what we do is we grid array dots. We want to look. Yeah, we have to look. Okay, where's my array information on the other screen here? Because we have to basically see, is this first one a blank? Is the second one a blank? Is the third one a blank? Ah. Okay, array index. Yep, is empty, raise dictate clears, search, append. Any all class array method map? What? Calls the providable callable to what? Map negate. Return minus number. Calls the provided callable to each element in the array and returns a new array filled with values returned by the method. The callable method should take one variant parameter, return array element, and return any variant. Ready, print, 1, 2, 3, dot map, negate, function number, return minus number. Maybe. Hold on. I like how I'm making this really complex when all I'm doing is just saving me from having to like read and like count which number we're on and such. I can more easily figure out where what is correlating to what spot. Which, granted, I say this loud, actually is very valuable. So I made it sound like this isn't a very valuable thing, but that's actually kind of awesome if I can't get this to work out. Okay. Print. And then it's just straight up. Well, that's the array thing. We need grid array dot map. Let's just see what that does. Nope. Yeah, we're learning, exactly. And honestly, this might end up being useful for other things too. That function number, return minus number, function negate number, returns number, returns, but using a lambda function. Okay. See, and this says it's not going to work, not declared in current scope. Oh, because negate number is a function that they have. Yep, I see. So wait, map calls the providable callable for each element in the array and returns a new array filled with values returned by the method. Okay. Okay, okay. Debug color. And now, function debug color. And now we can use a switch statement to replace them with the colors, basically. Ah, damn. Okay. So, match X. If it's a 0, print, oh, sorry, print underscore rich. Okay, we'll deal with that match X in a moment. I'll get that thing set up correctly in a bit. I'm gonna do all the array, I'm gonna do all switch statement stuff first. God, what is the colors again? Print rich. Yep, here's the thing. Okay, lowest size. We're gonna make you white because we're gonna go white, yellow, blue, like white. Or let's do. Fuck me. I'm sorry. I'm making this way more complicated. White. Color equals white. Ah! Equals white, and then we do a comma, 0, because that's what this one is. It has to be a 0. Then we can just do slat. I literally almost every single line there I messed up. That's hilarious. And then for a 1, print rich. Yellow. It was all yellow. Okay, so now I'm honestly just gonna copy paste these. So sue me. 2 and 3. Oh, we need one more for 4. Am I making this a mess? Yes. Yes, I am. Because we go all the way up to 4. 2, 3, and 4. Which I realize now, we don't actually have to do the comma separated thing. We can literally just do this because that's what we're doing. We're just replacing it with an instance of the exact thing. Alright, and white, yellow, red. What are the other colors they have here? Okay, no. Yellow, orange. Because then we're going to be going up. Red, and then cyan at the end. Okay, and that should work for that. Now, match X. See, this should be giving us the correct thing. Match is a literal. 1, 2, test, 0. Yeah, I'm doing this exactly as it says. It's the parameters of debug color. Oh, okay. So, can I just do match? Fuck. Well, what the hell's the parameters that we can put in here? Like, can we just say number, null, false, like... Debug color. Ah, okay. X, match X. Debug color. Oh my god. Array value, maybe? Because, like, if I do X in there, it's like, it just passes an X through. Identifier X is not declared. Can I do grid array here? But that does the entire array again. We're trying to see for each individual thing. If I just empty it out, does that work? No, because it's expecting a call now. So I'm also new to the map function. Leave the print there as it is. Okay, I'm leaving the print there as it is. I'm not touching the print there as it is. But it says there's an error. Says there's an error. Anyways, y'all, there's a riot going on. If you want to waste your fibs in a riot. Okay, so now they ask you for a callable, just put the name of the method, no parentheses. Oh, wait. Missed one of those. Oh. So you're saying I made this more complicated than it had to be? Wow. What a surprise. Whoa! Well, you know, that didn't work right. Oh, did I have to print rich? Nope. Well, it kind of worked. Also, the method should return the string, not print it. Oh, so this shouldn't be printing. Oh. That makes so much more sense. Because it's just replacing these into the array. Okay, well now I'm just getting all nulls. Hmm. Use return? Where? So I'm trying to look into this thing as well. Map, return color equals 1. Oh. Like that. So what's the return do in this case? So it then says, hey, if for this thing, put this in there. Yo, that works. Wow, that was easy. Just that easy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I wonder if I even get rid of these if that causes a problem. Let's just find out. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, we found out it caused a problem. Got them in quotes. I'll accept that. I'll easily accept in quotes. Alright. Alright, so yeah, now the grid array will be properly updated with this. So if we have a bunch of these, and somehow we end up with like a 3 down here, we will see the thing change. Fuck yeah! That's actually going to be really freaking useful. The only thing that that would make that more useful is to have it say, this is area 1, area 2, area 3, but like, honestly, that's more than easy enough for me to keep track of at this point. So yeah, this will be super useful when we're doing all the merging stuffs later on. Again, what's funny is, this isn't even useful right now. This is literally just the thing that's useful for once we start the merging process. I guess we are just about to start moving things around, so I need to know is like this one moved over to here yet, or did it replace the one with the 0 correctly? So actually, it will be immediately useful. It will actually be immediately useful, like the next thing we're doing here. As on that is that for every integer in the array calls the debug caller with parameter x set, so integer is returned to it as a string. Yep. No, that's making sense. Okay. Well, already this feels like a far more competent game than it was. That being said, I still have to make the move manager. This is basically what I think the next stream is going to be. The move manager, the plan for this thing is, I guess, hit play. The plan for this thing is it will say if I'm able to pick up a thing and move it to another location. And when I do so, assuming that that was a valid motion, it will then update this area so that its new number in the array is a 0. And this area, or I guess I pointed it down here, and this area in the array is now labeled as a 1 because I moved a creature whose value is 1 to down here. So this, yeah, basically I will be, I'll play around the array a lot. And I got that portion to work for the most part. But this is where it started getting so messy in my code base because I didn't have individual scripts or functions to handle the different aspects of this. It was getting so freaking messy that it just was not sustainable to go forwards with it. And that's where we're starting again with a new system and a new process, breaking it down in more granularity so I don't have a super script and just on main that's just doing everything. Because that totally worked super well. And like, you know, if everything goes well, then the only thing that these creatures will ever have to do is just send out resources and change their size when, like, hovered over and clicked on. That's it. That'd be really fun, actually, because then I could just swap them out really easily and do other things with them. And I'd have a bunch of super things to kind of control stuff. And I definitely, the highlight of today was literally fixing, like, a 30-minute long issue by just moving this thing down slightly. Because, of course, that's just the easiest solution, isn't it? All right. I'm going to throw up the ending card. Oh, boy. I've been live for 2 hours. Just about 2 hours. And that's about where I like to end off the game dev streams. Doing a bit of debugger first, because I'll save lots of time. Trust you on that. No, I'm learning that. I think I'm gonna be doing more with the debugger tomorrow as well. Like figuring out more with the debugger. I know I already figured out like how the inspector system works, and how to like identify certain problems. That actually did help me when I was making the supercode. So far today, so far with the code update and as I'm going forwards with it right now, I'm just finding like, I'm basically just finding the different things that I didn't know existed in the first place. Like, I could put a print rich, and in the print rich, layer the grid array dot map. Like, that completely foreign concept, right? So it's kind of learning a bunch of new things and me going, I know this is possible. How do I do that that possible thing? Because as far as I'm aware, I don't know how to do it, but I know it's there. And I'm still kind of learning out those things. But when I approach the stuffs that I am somewhat aware of, that's when I go through the debugger a lot more. Note, somewhat aware of. So, somewhat aware of. Alright. I'm gonna go over and raid Mythics, because they're gonna be doing, Artfest stuffs for them. And that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, normally we do art here. But I say normally. Lately, I've been doing a lot more coding than art. Like tomorrow, my plan is to do more of this stuff. Hooray me. But yeah. Let me get this thing. These streams always tend to be a bit more on the quieter side, so. But I will be hanging out in Mythic's stream for a bit. Yeah, what are they doing today as well? They're doing commissions and, oh yeah, the final of their art raffles for Art-Fest. Yo, that's gonna be really exciting, actually. All right, anyways, Mythic's a good bean. See y'all's in the future, maybe, kind of, I don't know. And hopefully I'll actually have some more to show after tomorrow's coding session. See y'all in the future. Good night, goodbye, farewells. Love you, see yous. And, I don't know, go spam Mythic with a bunch of hearts or something.